Hi, I'm Curt Nelson with Austin Foodshed Investors, and with me is a partner, my partner in Austin Foodshed Investors, and co-founder Jared Maxwell. And today we're talking about the Rolling Roadshow, funding our foodshed. Jared, what is the Rolling Roadshow, funding our foodshed, and why are we doing it?
The Rolling Roadshow is our chance to get out of Austin, get out of our little pocket, and get out around Central Texas into the more rural communities and talk to them about the things that we do. So we think that we've got a pretty good thing going with AFI. We have a great network around us of what we call technical assistance providers. These are folks that can provide business resources from financial coaching to business planning. And then we have financial resources. We have a whole group of banks, community development financial institutions. We have our own investor network. We've put together this very robust ecosystem of companies and institutions that support local small food businesses. And not all of them are in Austin, believe it or not. Believe it or not, not all of our food is grown within the Austin city limits. Come to find out, most of it is grown outside of the city limits. We're going to hold it in 6 different county seats all around Central Texas, all within about a 1 to 1.5 hour drive of Austin. And we're going to be doing them throughout the year. We're going to try to do one about every month without doing them in the summertime. And really take what we do and our list of resources and some things that we can offer from an educational standpoint and take it out to them.
So let's say you're a small food company and you're in one of these communities, and you decide, well, maybe I'll go to this event. What can they expect? What's going to happen there?
Well, it's a relatively short program, very focused on information and network building. So all of them are hosted at the Agriculture Extension Office within the county seat that we're in. So we decided that we would go host these events there. But we're bringing some of our specialists with us too, right? So we will have Tim Traster from Capital Farm Credit will be there to discuss debt financing. So one of the things that we do is try to find the right fit for the needs of the company. The money that they need, the capital that they need, there's certain things that fit that better. And sometimes it's debt. Debt works really well for certain financing needs. And Tim's going to be there from Cap Farm Credit to talk about how debt works. If I'm going to walk into a bank or into Capital Farm Credit or into a Farm Services Agency or to USDA, and I'm going to apply for a loan, what is it that I need to know? What do I need to know about how debt works? What are the documents I need to have in hand before I walk in? And what kind of questions should I expect? So we'll go over all of that. And anyone that comes should leave with the workbook that we've put together. And inside of that workbook will be lots of information. But one of the pieces will be a lot of these forms. You know, if you fill out all these forms, you can walk into any lender anywhere in the state and say, here you go, I'd like to apply for a loan. And you should be on your way and you should understand what it is to apply for a loan. But if you don't need a loan, which not everyone does, it's not a great fit, maybe you need to go write for a grant. Maybe you think you're a perfect recipient for some grant funds from the USDA or from the SARE or something like that. Well, we want to make sure that we provide you with some information on how to maybe go after these grants. There's also private equity. There's the things that AFI does. So you can get investment from private investors. So we want to provide information on what are these investors looking for? What do I need to have as a company looking to raise money from these private investors? What is it that I need to have ready to go before I go down and sit with them? What are they looking for? And so all of this goes into the things that we'll be talking about. It goes into the workbook that we provide for everyone that comes that they can take home with them so that they can have all of this knowledge with them and flip through it. Along with all the documents and things that they'll need, with the hope that they walk out of there with a better understanding of the entire ecosystem of funding that's available to them. You know, most people have a very narrow view of the 1 or 2 places that they can go get capital, but there's a wide range of them. And we want to make sure they have a better understanding of that full spectrum and have the tools that they need to walk in the door of any one of them to say, I would like to proceed I would like to go after some capital to go do this, or this, and here's everything that I need to walk through the door.
Wow. How much does this cost?
It's free. Who we hope to have at the event would be small food entrepreneurs. So these are folks anywhere from farmers, ranchers, cheesemakers, dairy, restaurant owners, everything else, anything that has anything to do with the food system, or the folks that support them. So these technical service providers that are in these counties outside of Austin, local score offices, anybody, local lawyers, local banks, anybody that supports these companies and would like to learn more about how the overall lending ecosystem works, we'd like to have them there too, because we'd like to include them in our network, and also to let them know about the existence of the rest of our network, so that we can all work together to build a stronger food system.
Sounds good to me. Rolling Roadshow, funding our Foodshed, coming to a variety of county seats around Central Texas. Hope you can join us.